Hi everybody, it's Carrie and Dale is with me and he is waving at y'all. That doesn't work on video, D.
Okay. Hi.
So we are going to wait just a minute. Dale is going to try to pull the video up on our iPad. This is try number 2. So maybe he can see comments. And then as you join, please say hello. And if you watch the replay, just type in replay. If you're watching on YouTube later on, please say hello, leave a comment, and hit that like button for me and subscribe. We appreciate that. We've really built our YouTube community recently, and we appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching, whether you're on Facebook Live with us, the replay, or on YouTube. We're glad you're here. So we are here for the launch party today of the brand new mini catalog. So exciting. So many beautiful products and projects. You got it, D?
Got it.
All right. So here we go. You'll have to let me know when someone jumps on. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now, the very first thing you're going to see is a couple of items that are prizes. So this beautiful Dahlia stamp set is one of the celebration items. We'll be taking a little bit closer look at celebration items here in just a moment, but this is one of the items that we're going to be drawing for a winner, no matter whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube.
We have a Ronnie Miller watching.
Ronnie Miller's watching. Hi, Ronnie. Maybe that's Jan, or maybe it's Ronnie.
You never know.
Glad you're here. And then we also have a bolt of this sheer gold ribbon, and it is fabulous. It's so sparkly and pretty and would make any project extra special. So those are our 2 giveaways. So all you have to do to be entered for a chance to win is to leave a comment. And I just ask that you guys leave a comment by probably about 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, Sunday the 15th. If you'll just leave your comment, I'll do the drawing tomorrow evening and then announce our winners. So yeah, tomorrow's the 15th. Today is the 14th. It is Dale's birthday, so happy birthday, D.
Now we got Jan watching too.
Hi, Jan. So we actually, I scheduled a bunch of Stampin' Up events today on Dale's birthday. So he's having a really fun birthday, y'all. But we did get to, we got to go to lunch with Cassandra, and that was really fun. And then we had launch party here in person this morning and had 6 come and join us. So they've already seen the products and the make and takes, and so we had a lot of fun, and we're just going to keep on having fun, keep on partying all day. So don't forget to leave a comment to be entered for that. And Ronnie, I think Jan's probably going to want you to comment. That gives her 2 chances, doesn't it? That's a little bit sneaky.
Yeah, that is sneaky. Tell Jan thanks for the happy birthday.
Thank you, Jan. So we're going to start with our catalog stroll, and we're actually going to start with the celebration items. This celebration brochure, usually Stampin' Up! Has done a promotion once a year, which was called Celebration. We've already had one this year in January and February, and now during August and September, we're having our 2nd celebration. Everything in this brochure is free. You cannot purchase it. You can only earn it with a purchase of $50 or more. So we're going to look at those items first, get you guys super excited about these free items. So this is a beautiful little brochure, lots and lots of great inspiration inside. And the very first thing up that you can choose is something called Bedazzled, and it is a 6x6 stack. And I don't know, you're gonna have to tell me, D, how that looks on camera, but it is super, super shiny. It's really neat. So there are several sheets of this beautiful shiny, it's like a glitter, but it is like even to the next level. It is awesome. So this is an item that you can select with a $50 purchase and get that free. I do have a couple of samples. Is that messing up the focus? Because it's so shiny?
I can't tell because my video froze for some
Oh
reason.
no, okay. Anyway, it's super, super shiny. I'm going to move it out.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes that messes with the focus of the camera. So let me just bring in a couple of the samples that just have a small bit of that paper.
Jan says it's beautiful, though.
It is beautiful. It is. Now, I have read that you don't want to cut multiples with your punches or your dies just because of the way that paper is, that it could actually do some damage. Now, if you're just doing a few, that's fine. You wouldn't want to make 100 or something of a card. But this is using the deer punch, which you'll see a little bit later in the catalog. Isn't that beautiful? Have that pretty shine.
Donna says hi.
Hi, Donna. And then we have one more sample. And again, this has the deer. So really, really cool. But this paper, super, super shiny. So if you're like me and shiny is your favorite color, you may want to choose this paper. And then as we travel on, the next thing up is the awesome Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. And again, this is a free item. Y'all would not believe the tower of stuff that I have over here to my right. And I'm trying not to have a catastrophe. Thank you, Dale. Okay, so let's take a look at this adorable penguin paper. Now, in the mini catalog, there is a penguin punch and stamp set. The penguin punch does align with this sheet of paper. Really, really cute. I don't know that we brought that off the table, Dale. So it does align with that. So if you wanted to punch those out, this super cute stripe. So this would work for winter projects as well as Christmas. And in the little stamp set, there's even like a happy birthday and a thank you, so it doesn't have to just be like Christmas ideas. Isn't this cute? And I have some samples here. I imagine you can kind of see the edge, but we'll look at those in just a minute. Little snowflakes. So I want to say this, you've got Bermuda Bay and Fresh Freesia. I think the little fox may be cinnamon cider. I don't have that page right here with me, but just so cute. There's a little polar bear and a fox. Got these little dots, and then a little bit bigger of all of those critters. So this paper is also something that you can choose to receive for free with a $50 order. And I just want to share a few samples with you. This one is actually really just using the stamp set and punch, and we'll show you that when we get to the mini catalog. Just darling. And then this is a swap card that's just really featuring the Designer Series paper, which is super, super cute as well.
We got Sandra and Becky saying hello.
Hi, glad y'all are here. We are just going through some of the celebration items first thing and looking at some of the things you can receive free with a purchase. So here is a card that I created for a swap. I thought that was a cute little fun fold. Had lots of fun making those. This little penguin on his belly, oh my goodness, so, so cute. Actually set this up in the Stamparatus too, so that we were making, what, about 15 or 16 of those cards, and so that really made it go by fast. Here again, we're really featuring that Designer Series paper with the cute little penguin with his toboggan. And this is actually a ribbon that is part of the Halloween suite, Cute Halloween. And you'll see that in a little bit, but they actually, on this swap card, she actually used that ribbon to make a little tie. So I thought that was a cute little accent. Such cute paper. Okay, so Dale is just kind of moving some things for me as we go. And let's turn the page. This is not a stamp set that I have. It's really cute, but I just can't get everything. But I do have this paper and wanted to show you how pretty this is. It's grays. I'm trying to think of the name of it, Dale. Oh, that's that whole pack, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, do you remember?
Is it beautifully pinned?
Hand pinned is one that's in our annual catalog, and this is called Beautifully Pinned. Thank you, Dee. So you've just got a couple different designs. I think there's 3 designs, but you get several sheets of each, and it's almost got like a watercolor wash. You need another.
That's it.
No, I think there's 3, isn't there?
That's the third one.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Okay, thank you. I didn't mean to grab that whole stack of paper. So very, very pretty. And I love when we have the black and white or gray and white, because you can always add just a pop of color, and that makes a real statement when you do that. So this side is really, really cute as well. Very pretty paper and just lots of fun. So if you love that hand pen, this may be one that really speaks to you. And then we'll move on to Peaceful Prints. Now, I'll tell you guys, the celebration items are while supplies last. And, you know, we've just started celebration, but I can tell you that this paper has been extremely popular with demonstrators and customers. So if this is one you love, I definitely recommend that you get it as soon as you can. I know I've shown this paper a couple times now on Facebook Lives, but it never hurts to look at pretty paper again, does it? So here is a card that I actually created for my Facebook Live this past week as a sample. So easy to do, just small pieces of designer series paper, but you can really show that paper off.
Suzanne says no.
Hi, Suzanne. And then here is a swap card that I received featuring that paper in the deer. Isn't that one pretty? So you can see why this has been super popular. This is actually the black glimmer paper that carried over from last year's holiday catalog. That definitely is a reindeer, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
And then here's one that features some of that designer series paper. So you'll notice that several of these products do coordinate very well with something from the mini catalog, which I love when they do that. Here is a fun fold card. I think this was from Facebook Live a couple of weeks ago. So this is just a super simple fun fold, but again, featuring that paper. So this is a great way to use several of the patterns if you just can't make up your mind. I've got a couple more samples from this. This is one that I made during the 7 Days of Christmas, or Christmas in July, the Facebook Live each day, and I just put a little bit of that buffalo check on the inside as well. You could certainly leave this part open, and you could use that as a gift card holder, tuck a little money inside. So that was a really pretty little Christmas card. Very, very simple. So let me pass those off, whoops, to Dale. And then I'll bring that paper in, and we'll just look at this quickly. I know I've shown it to you a couple of different times, but it is just so very pretty and very traditional Christmas. So I think that's part of the reason why it has such popularity. That red with the white snowflakes, beautiful. Yes.
Sandra wants to know about catalogs.
Yeah, if you'll just send me a message. If you'll just send me a message with your address, I'll be happy to send you one. We have sent out catalogs a couple of different rounds, but we are always glad to include someone that needs one. We'll be glad to send you one. Just send me your address, please. And if you'd like to be on my mailing list, you can send your email as well. We would love to do that for you. And then look at the other side of this paper. There's that buffalo. Is it buffalo check or buffalo plaid? I can never remember how. I don't know.
Fashion's not my thing.
It's not. You have a shirt.
Yes.
Buffalo plaid, maybe. They'll tell us. They'll help us out. This cute little stripe. Oh, that one's one of my favorites. And here you have just a subtle snowflake on the green background. And then there's that pretty plaid. Such beautiful paper, you guys. Okay, we're going to travel on. And again, this is a stamp set that I do not have. Or do I? Yes, I do. I do. I'm telling you wrong. So this is actually pretty neat. With a $50 purchase, you can choose the sheep stamp set, and it's called Counting Sheep. Super cute little set. But with a $100 purchase, you could also add the dies that coordinate with it. So that's what's on this page. So I know I have lots of animal lovers out there. I think you said Becky was watching. I know this is high on her wish list. So let me show you a couple of super cute little samples with this set. And again, you see that cute black and white gingham ribbon that actually is part of the Halloween suite, but it is super versatile. You're going to see that lots of times today. Isn't that just darling? I'll bring that close so you can see that cute little sheep. I love this one. It's so cute. And then we've got, I think we have 3 on this one, don't we, Dee? I think so.
I think so.
Here is another really, really cute one. I love the little fence. Looks like they're having a party.
Absolutely.
So cute. Gosh, you don't even really have to color much on those either. I like that. That's really cute. I think I've got one more sample to share with you. And this one is a top fold. Again, very, very cute little sample. Now, these are all cards that I received as part of a demonstrator swap. I love doing that right before a launch party because it just lets me share even more ideas with you. What, Dean?
The 3D background back there, is that quilted?
Oh, I don't know how well that will show up on camera. But yes, this has been run through and it has texture to it. So I'm not sure how well that will show up, but that's really neat too. Okay, let me give this stuff to Dee and he will move it out of the way. We're doing our catalog stroll just a little bit differently this time, just combining all of the samples along with the strolls. So, and then we'll do our make and takes next. So I don't have this set. These dies actually coordinate with the stamp set from the annual catalog, and I do not have them, but I know they've been super popular too. I love that you can get dies as a celebration item. That's pretty exciting. And then let me look at this one closer. That's the dahlias that I showed you earlier, one of our prizes. So if you joined us a little bit later, be sure to leave a comment and that will enter you for a chance to win. This is one of our prizes, and then I also have this gold shimmer ribbon. And all you have to do is leave a comment and let us know you would like to be entered for a chance to win. So that's a really pretty set. There's some pretty samples. I have not had time to play with that set just yet. Now this stamp set here is a really special one, and it's called In Your Words. Sometimes what Stampin' Up! Will do on our demonstrator Facebook group is they will ask us, what would you like to see in a stamp set with sentiments, or what type of images would you like to see? So they really do listen to us as demonstrators, and this is a stamp set that they did just that. They ask us what we would like, and so these are actually sentiments that demonstrators submitted, and that's how they created this set. Now this set is special for another reason. It is free with a $300 purchase or party. So it's a host stamp set. It's free in addition to all of the other rewards when you have a party that reaches the $300 level, or if you place an order of that size, and sometimes people do. So if this is something that you're interested in, just let me know. I don't actually do parties like in home, but we can certainly get you some catalogs, and you can reach out to some friends and see if they might want to make some purchases, and you can gather orders like that, or we could even do a Facebook party. Then when you turn to the very back of the celebration brochure, we have a joining special. So it is always a very good deal to join Stampin' Up. It's $99 and you are able to pick out $125 worth of product. You get free shipping, so it's just the $99 plus tax. You also receive a free paper pumpkin. You receive some catalogs in case you want to pass those out to your friends. But during celebration, you're also able to choose a bonus of a free bundle. So as we're going through the catalog, I'll pick a couple of those out and point them out to you, but the full list is right here on page 19 of the celebration brochure. Now, if you want to try and be a demonstrator, there's really not a lot of requirements. There's no pressure by any means. You can certainly try it out, and if it's not for you, you don't have to stay. But if it's something that you enjoy and you want to be part of our team, we would absolutely love to have you join us. I know a couple of our team members are watching now, and I'm sure they will agree with me that we have just a really great group of very welcoming, warm, friendly, supportive people on our team. It really is a great team, and we're just all about supporting you in your crafting goals. If you want to do a little bit more, if you want to have some classes, do some make and takes, we certainly will help you, but you do not have to do any of that. So let me know if you have any questions about that. Now let me clear a couple of things out, and we're going to move on to our mini catalog. And you can see I've got little tabs down here. I'll have to get Dale to help me make sure that I have it situated well. Okay, so first of all, the cover is just fabulous. Let me look right quick. Do I need to move it back and forth, Dee, or will it pick up and I have to move it?
Let me see, just a sec.
Okay.
We've got a bit of a delay. That looks good right there.
Okay, I'll just move it back and forth. Huh?
Okay.
Let me move my glasses so I don't knock them off.
And,
Okay.
Judy's watching.
Hi, Judy. So we're going to start at the very beginning here. Just inside the cover, you've got some samples, and then you've got your table of contents. Already beautiful. Then we have a message from our co-founder, Shelly. There's always a message in our catalog from Shelly, and so take the time to read that right quick. She is just a phenomenal lady, and I am so grateful that she and her sister founded Stampin' Up. Oh gosh, almost 35 years ago now, I think. Okay, we're gonna come over to this stamp set. I love that Stampin' Up is focused on people. People are very, very important to the leaders of Stampin' Up, and that makes me really happy. One of the things that we're known for is making a difference, and this stamp set that you'll find on page 5 is an awesome little set, and what makes it even better is that $3 of every stamp set that is purchased is going to be donated to Heart Health. So just want to point this one out to you. And then let's see, we're also going to talk just a little bit about kits. So we have paper pumpkin, but Stampin' Up also has some all-inclusive kits. Something that they've started just in May, which is a little bit different, is the kits are not really in the publication anymore. But you can go to my website at stampwithct.stampinup.net, or you can go to stampinup.com and you can type in kits in the search bar. It will take you to the kits that are available. We will have some holiday kits. As far as I know, they have not come out yet, but you can always find what is in stock on our website as far as those kits. They have done a little bit of repurposing some former paper pumpkin kits that were super, super popular. And they've brought the price point down just a little bit. So check those out when you have time or you're out on the website. I think you'll be really pleasantly surprised at the changes that they're making to kits. Okay, this is a super cute suite called Gingerbread and Peppermint. But you know, on my catalog stroll, Sometimes I have to go past some of the things that are awesome. So be sure to grab your catalog and flip through and look page by page, but I'm just going to show you some highlights today. I wanted to stop here on, let me look, page 15. This is a beautiful bundle. It's called Great Tidings, I believe. Let me make sure. It's a beautiful bundle with wise men. You've got the dies here and the stamp set. Sometimes I think that the items that are not part of a suite collection, where you've got the paper and the ribbon and the embellishment, sometimes it's so easy to overlook beautiful, beautiful sets. This one really spoke to me because, you know, for years when my kids were growing up, I always had my annual Christmas newsletter, and I always signed it, Wise Men Still Seek Him. And so this one really jumped out at me, but I just want to point it out because I don't want you to miss something like this. This also, I wanted to show you, is bundled. So what that means is you'll find a stamp and dies or a stamp and punch, and when you purchase them together, you save 10%. So that's when you hear us talking about a bundle, that's what that means. But don't miss that beautiful set. Okay, let me see where we're stopping next. I think we're stopping right here. So let me pull this one over just a little bit. This is a very beautiful suite called Painted Christmas. If you did watch my 7 days of Christmas in July videos, we did some projects using these items. It is kind of a mega suite is what I usually like to call it, because you've got 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets, so 2 different bundles that are part of this suite. And of course, we have all of these components here that we want to share with you. I'll go ahead and bring in a couple of the projects that I shared earlier. This is one that I made for a swap, and we used the designer series paper. This one is just a piece that's a little bit more modern, a little bit different. Other than a couple of the sheets on the B side, this paper is very traditional Christmas. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Here is a super simple card that I made, just really featuring the designer series paper. And then these little gift boxes are in the catalog this year, and I just made a belly band with designer series paper and then filled it with these cards. So these little boxes are awesome. I think there's so many things you could put inside. I like to get like the holiday socks. You can find the Christmas socks that are just, sometimes you can even find 10 or 12 pair in a package, and they're very inexpensive. So that would fit in there, a tie, definitely cookies and chocolates. So this would be a really versatile little box, but it's so easy to decorate it and make it extra special. So there are some projects made with these products, and then let me go ahead and show you all of the beautiful dies and stamps from this suite. Just take it out of the envelope so you can see it a little bit better. So you can see this is a lot of product just in this suite. Beautiful, beautiful dies. One of the things that those that attended the in-person launch party this morning were surprised with was this gorgeous ribbon. This is a cherry cobbler ribbon, but it has some gold accent on it, and it is so much prettier in person than it looks in the catalog. It's just so hard to capture the beauty of some of these products. If you received your make and take packet, if you requested one, you will be making a project with some supplies from this suite, and so you will get to see it in person. There's also these super cute little gold holly leaves, and these were something that this morning we were talking about are very easy to overlook, but they are perfect just to add a little accent to your project. And they're really easy to add just with glue dots. Let's take a look at the paper right quick. It is just so pretty. Everybody doing okay, Dee?
Seem to be.
Okay, no questions.
I haven't seen another question come up.
Okay, this paper is just so pretty. Of course, I absolutely love designer series paper. That's probably one of my weaknesses, wouldn't you say, Dee?
Sure.
One of my weaknesses, I said. There's that more modern piece, that more contemporary piece. I think it's really pretty. And then this one as well. So the B side. Still beautiful patterns, beautiful colors. I love this suite. Okay, let me work at getting this stuff picked up. And if you have any questions, just let us know. We have already used, I think they're called seasonal labels, aren't they? I've already used these
Yes.
dies a good bit. And then for the make and take, we're making a tag. And we've cut some of the greenery from these dies. These are just really, really pretty, and you can layer this up. We talked this morning about how nice this would be to create like a corner area on a scrapbook page. So, so pretty. And I showed you the ribbon. It is just gorgeous. Okay, let's go ahead and travel on. And we come to the Whimsy and Wonder suite of products. I have to say that this one is probably my favorite right now. It is just, I love whimsical. I really feel like that's my style. And the items in this suite, the paper and everything is just so, so pretty. I know that the camera may not do everything justice, but we're still going to show you some of the items and some projects. Do you see the snowflakes still? I know I punched out a couple of snowflakes and now I've lost them.
They're on top.
Thank you. So one of the things that I'm really, really excited about is you have these snowflakes as an embellishment. These are laser cut. They're absolutely fabulous. And again, if you got the make and take packet, you will find a snowflake in your packet for one of the projects. These come 24 in a package for $6. I think it's probably one of the best deals in the catalog. If you look at the center, you will find that that is perfectly sized for a dimensional. So you're able to add that beautiful snowflake to your project with a dimensional. Now it does have some iridescence to it. I don't know that the camera's really going to pick up on that, but you've got the iridescent side and then you've got the plain side. You could certainly use a sponge dauber, probably your blends. Gosh, what else, Dee? Probably just actually take it straight to the ink pad, and you could have any color snowflake you want. So this is an embellishment that's in this suite. And then we've got this really pretty Blushing Bride ribbon. And it's really neat. It's a frayed ribbon, and you can actually pull the end and create a tassel with it. So I love when you can get a really neat effect with something like ribbon. So just wanted to point that out to you. Of course you can use it just as is, but all you have to do is catch the end and pull, and you get this awesome frayed effect. And it is Blushing Bride. Let me show you a couple samples right quick. Here is a beautiful swap card. We don't have the Stampin' die in here, do we?
No, we don't.
Would you mind grabbing it, Del? It's out in the front room, closest to the cuckoo clock. So this is a really pretty sample. And so you're able to die cut like the garland for the tree. And just stop and think about it. I saw a lady the other day that did, a demonstrator that did a green tree, and then she used the red foil sheets and cut that garland out with the red foil sheets. I love the way this demonstrator put the embellishments on, so you've got that bit of sparkle. Just so pretty. Thank you. And then this is one that really features the Designer Series paper. Just strips of Designer Series paper, a bit of cording, and a sentiment. So easy, but absolutely beautiful. And then we have a sample that's actually a note card that I made on Facebook Live a couple weeks ago. And this piece was a scrap from when we made a card the week before. So always save those small pieces, or this is not a small piece, but definitely save small pieces of Designer Series paper and utilize them. We took a strip and put on the envelope. So these note cards are great to have in your stash. They make quick little note cards that you can put together. This is a simple card, but it turned out super, super cute. Let me show you the Designer Series paper. This piece, this is all I have left. So this one is really pretty. It's got that iridescence to it. And then the other side is Misty Moonlight. All of this, one side has that iridescent look to it. Just so pretty. And here you have a little bit of a surprise with that polished pink. Not traditional Christmas colors, but really, really pretty paper. Here is Blushing Bride with the iridescent snowflakes. Then you've got that super cute stripe. I love stuff like this, just for a little accent on things. Mint Macaron is predominant in this paper. Again, you've got the iridescence, the silver stars, just such pretty paper. And then just a very plain Mint Macaron side, but again, very pretty. This is a great paper if you have a little scrap like to stamp your sentiment on. I love doing that. This is probably one of my favorite sheets of this paper with all the shiny little packages. And then you've got this B side. Is this Mossy Meadow? Do you remember, Dean?
Yes.
I think so. And it's actually got in the background that polished pink. So kind of unexpected, but it's really, really cute. And then again, this one may kind of mess with the focus of the camera because it is super shiny. That iridescence, it's got the silver, but it really picks up the colors around it. It's so neat. And then the Mossy Meadow kind of snow flurries. Such pretty paper. Definitely my favorite suite right now. Let me go ahead and pull these dies out of the envelope so you can see them. We've already used these dies a good bit too, haven't we, Dale?
Oh yeah.
We've already put these on a magnetic card, but you've got lots of different trees. You've got a couple different sizes that you can cut the garland out with. So a really neat die set. Somewhere is there's a die that has all of these little ornaments that cut out. So one pass through your die cut machine, you get all of these ornaments and all of these stars. I like when they design stuff like that so you're not having to run it through multiple times. Just a really nice die set. And then the Whimsical Tree stamp set. Definitely one of my favorites. Okay, let's move on in our catalog stroll. I hope that you guys will let me know what your favorites are as well. Okay, let me stop and think why we're stopping here. I definitely wanted to point out this is where that deer punch comes from. This is page 26, and this does come in a bundle, but of course you can purchase just the punch if you just fall in love with that punch. And then we're moving ahead a couple of pages again. And here's where we find that penguin. So, so cute. I don't think we brought it out, did we, Dee?
No.
It's still in the other room, but this stamp set is darling. You saw some samples featuring that. I love that it coordinates with that paper. I may have to have you grab me a bottle of water, please. This punch is just so cute. Starting to lose my voice. I wanted to stop here at Peaceful Place. Here comes the train, of course. Page 36 and 37. This is an amazing bundle. I do have the paper and I have the ribbon. Let me grab both of those. And I do have a couple samples from the swap that I participated in, but I only own the paper. And it's just phenomenal. Again, I don't know how well this will pick up on the camera because it is just so shiny. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll start with this one. Stampin' Up! Started having this type of design of paper where you have designs on either side a couple of years ago, and these really kind of stumped me when they first started. I love these sheets now because you are actually able to come in and cut this at like 5 1/4 here, and you have got a card front. Put a sentiment on, a little piece of ribbon, and you're done. So it makes card making, and especially multiples, so very easy. It's a little bit harder for something like this to use on a scrapbook layout, but again, you could cut that as a strip and put that at the bottom of your layout. There's just so many things you can do with these sheets like this. So I love that they've continued to do that. Here again, a beautiful pattern. This paper is just gorgeous. So, so pretty. And I do have one sample to share with you, and it's just stunning. This one looks like, well, it's called the Timber Embossing Folder. There's an embossing folder that does this, but really looks like a sheet of wood, wouldn't you say, Dean? And then this one is really, really pretty too. So let's look at the B side. Y'all let me know what you think of this paper. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera though.
It looks pretty good. It's
Does it?
The shiny's kind of blurring it out
Yeah.
a little bit. It's not.
So then you've just got some subtle patterns on the B side, but it's just, oh, it's just phenomenal. That's another one that this morning, you know, people were saying in the catalog it's pretty, but when you see it in person, it is just phenomenal. So very, very pretty. This is kind of reminiscent of Lovely as a Tree. That was a stamp set that we had in the catalog for many, many years. That's what it made me think of. It's very pretty. And then this one is really pretty. Now the stamp set and dies have those images, kind of like a log cabin. It's just beautiful. There is a glittered ribbon, and we have had a ribbon like this that was from a Halloween suite a couple years ago that has the glitter kind of embedded in it. It's iridescent and just so pretty, very easy to work with. I think this is about 3/8 inch wide, and it's so, so pretty. What I love about Stampin' Up! Is the coordination of products, but you know, you can also borrow stuff from one suite to another. That's awesome. Somewhere I have the sequins as well. So I have already used quite a few. I just dropped one. I've already used quite a few of these sequins out of here. You get so, so many. I was telling Dale by that one dropping, they multiply if you drop them. Did y'all know that? Especially if you drop them on the floor. You believe that?
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, drop a container of sequins. They multiply. So again, I think that if you are a lover of all things shiny, this catalog is going to make you very, very happy. There's a sequin on there, Dean.
There's,
You see it?
there's
A couple.
a couple.
So this is one sample that I want to share with you. It's a fancy fold. It's really pretty, featuring that stamp set. And then we've got one more sample that really shows off the dies. Isn't that gorgeous? So just a really pretty card, and it's basically pretty simple, but just stunning. And it's got that ribbon.
ribbon's really pretty hard to see on the camera.
Is it?
Yeah.
I may need to put it up against something. I don't know. Maybe, does it show up on this card at all? Not really?
Not really.
It's so pretty, trust me. If you've ever seen that black glittered ribbon, and if you've taken any classes with me in the last year or two, you've definitely used it, because I've featured that in a couple of my stamp classes and Create with CT to Go. I love that glittered ribbon, and this is just a white version, so it's iridescent and just so sparkly and pretty. Okay, we are already up to Halloween. Ready to take a look at this cute suite. So our Halloween suite is called Cute Halloween, and it's very well named. This is just darling paper. I'll show it to you in just a minute. And it has a really cute bundle that goes with it. That's actually not this bundle. Let me go ahead and show the ribbon. This is that gingham ribbon that was on that little penguin earlier, and it was on another project as well, I think with one of the deer. So it is a black and white gingham ribbon. So definitely look at other suites, even if you're not a Halloween person, then check out the Halloween products, because there may be something in there that you love. This is a very, very versatile ribbon. You could certainly color this with your Stampin' blends if you wanted to as well, or even put it through your ink pad. So I love this ribbon. I think this stamp set is super cute. It's not the one I chose, though, to work with the paper. The paper is just so cute. You've got, I believe that's Highland Heather, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic Black. Here's a cute little stripe. And then Old Olive. And Flirty Flamingo is one of the colors as well. Do I have that the right way? No. Flirty Flamingo. So with these little bats. Another little dots. And then this is one of my favorite patterns in this pack. And then when you flip it over, you've got black and whites. So you've got Boo. You can certainly add color if you wanted to, but again, this makes it so versatile. So if you're not crazy about Halloween, or it's beyond Halloween and you still want to use up your paper, you can. It just gives you so many more options. And what I do love about black and white or gray and white is you're able to add the color and just use a pop of color, and it really makes it stand out. So this paper, now you know why it's called Cute Halloween. If you turn the page to page 52, there is a bundle called Frightfully Cute. And so this is the one that I was just kind of drawn to. Super, super cute images and sentiments in this stamp set. I love the moon and the little potion bottles. And then this die set has got just kind of iconic Halloween images in it. So you've got the little fence, that spooky tree, you've got a witch's hat and a spider web. So just very iconic Halloween. You've also got some tags. This is called Frightful Tags dies. Kind of a standalone die set. If you don't need another Halloween set, but you want to kind of freshen up what you have, this would be a great addition. And don't forget that we still have that black glitter paper that carried over from last year. So I'll show you here in just a second. It makes a super cute little witch's hat. This is the card we made on Facebook Live on Wednesday. Very much like the deer card that I showed you earlier, with just a small piece of 3 of the patterns of Designer Series paper, and then that little hat cut from glimmer paper. And Which Way to the Candy. I love that sentiment. I think that one's my favorite. I'll also show you a little treat that we made. This is just one of those jumbo Hershey bars. This paper is a 6x6 paper stack, and I was able just to wrap excuse me, that paper around that Hershey bar and adhere it and add just a little bit of decoration. So that's a quick and easy little treat for kids or your friends at the office. I need a drink again, Dee, I'm sorry. And here's one more little sample featuring that super cute designer series paper. Thank you. So lots of fun in this cute Halloween. And we're going to move ahead again on our catalog stroll. And I wanted to stop here. Let me look at my notes right quick. This is a really neat bundle as well. It is, nope, that's not the one I was thinking of. I wanted to stop here because Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper was carried over from last year. And this was a really awesome, popular paper. So I just wanted to point that out. I love when Stampin' Up! Brings back a paper that we love so much. I might have gone too far. Let me look right quick. I was looking for the knit. One second. I think I may have sped past something that I intended to show you. Maybe not. This is a really fun set too, well defined. It gives the definitions of holiday, Christmas, lots of fun. I'm not sure. We'll just keep going. So towards the back of your catalog, you have an index where you can find all your stamp die bundles and all your stamp punch bundles. And then just kind of a quick reference once you get beyond those. And you're able to see your stamp sets, ribbons, embellishments, designer series paper. So it's been a couple years since Stampin' Up! Added this section, and I really, really like that. And again, just talking about our hosting options and also our joining options. So that is it for our catalog stroll. What time is it, Dee? I think your phone's right there.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Okay, give me just a couple of minutes. Gonna get a little drink and try to clear my throat. If you have a make and take packet, now is when you want to go ahead and grab it. We're going to make our make and takes when I come back. So meet me back here in just maybe 5 minutes and we will make our 3 make and takes. And if you did not get a packet and you would like one, please message me. I think I have, what do we have, Dale? 2 or 3? I think maybe 2 packets left. I cut a couple extras, so if you would like one sent out, I'd be happy to do that, but it'll be first come, first served. So we will see you back in just a few minutes. Thank you.